YouTube? Okay, man, I'm gonna talk about British middleweight, fairly young guy, none other than the Gorilla John Ryder. Man, I saw this dude. What was it? When did I see him versus Nick Blackwell? Man, that was like a year ago. Man, May 30th. Man, that's when I saw him. Man, that's when I saw him for like the first time. And like he stuck in my mind the way he was boxing and everything. I saw like him on the bootleg feed, and I just saw his movement and everything. I was pretty much impressed with it, and I saw a little bit more of the fight again. I went on and watched it again last night. Man, him and Nick Blackwell going at it. Nick Blackwell got the win. He edged it out. Man, he caught him with like a good uppercut. Cause John Ryder, man, he just kept on like he was leaning a little bit too much, man. He was leaning a little bit too much. I mean, he's got great head movement and everything, and he was expected to beat Nick Blackwell. Everyone felt as if he was in control of the fight, leading up to him getting knocked out. I think it was like in the seventh or something, like seventh round. So like everybody pretty much had John Ryder leading, but Nick Blackwell, he was coming on a little bit. But yeah, man, I just want to put it out there, man, that he's fighting, man. So if you stateside, man, you here in the U.S. and you got AWE, A Wealth of Entertainment, man, if you got that channel, man, he's supposed to be fighting up under the, Anthony Crawler versus Jorge Lorena's fight. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right, man. Jorge Lorena's fight. But, yeah, I'm going to talk about that in another video, man. I just want to put a shout out to, John Ryder. And he's going against another fellow British guy, Jack Aaronfield or something like that, man. Anyway, they fighting in Manchester arena, and they fighting for a little, a WBA International middleweight title, man. So it's a little trinket, whatnot, boost them up in the rankings, make them feel good about themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. A little belt here and there, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to get that championship belt, man. They got like 4 of them, but man, you got to go through hell and high water, man. For some of these guys, got to go through hell and high water. But, he got to clean up his own backyard. And the middleweights in the UK, they pretty deep, man. They pretty deep. I mean, hell, you got beat up by Nick Blackwell. You got to go through him. So you got the guys he got in front of him are Tommy Langford. He's ranked number 3, man. I don't know nothing about him. I looked at his record on BoxRec, and I don't even think he fought anybody with a winning record. But then you got champions. Well, you got champion Billy Joe Saunders. Then you got Chris Eubanks. I don't know how he's ranked higher than Billy Joe when Billy Joe beat him. So, but anyway, so John Ryder, he's up there. He's up there amongst the British middleweights. But yeah, man. Y'all check it out. If not, man, check him out on YouTube, especially the Nick Blackwell fight. He dude's pretty much a smooth operator. He didn't look bad, man. He looked good. That's why I remembered him. He looked way better than Nick Blackwell. Let's just say that. Because I was like, Nick Blackwell. I was like, You know what I'm saying? He barely beat John Ryder. And John Ryder was like slipping punches, getting in on the inside, and Nick Blackwell looked like he was in a fight for his life, man. So, all right, man. I'll catch y'all later. All right, bye.